back to the Ultimate Seattle Sports Show, and it is a pleasure to have on the program today one of the big stars in Seattle area sports right now for the Little League Baseball. Soundview Little Leaguers from Tacoma are headed into Game 2 of the World Series, and joining us from Williamsport, Pennsylvania is head coach Kyle Yarborough. Coach, first of all, thanks for making the time. I know you're busy out there. You have a lot of obligations, but let's get right to it. You won your opener in extra innings. Game 2 is tomorrow. How exciting is this for you and the team?
Obviously, it's every kid's dream to make it to Williamsport, play in Little League. And as a group of coaches, we're just kind of along for the ride and just soak it all in as best we can. We're all dads as well as coaches, so it's twofold. We're kind of leading a group of young men, which is awesome, but then also we get to experience it with our son. So couldn't ask for more. It's been awesome.
Coach, I know you've worked hard to get your team to this point. I want to get into your philosophy in a little bit, but I want to get right into just how tough is this. I know everybody looks at the Little League World Series. We see it on TV. It's so glamorous. It's so, it's big time. But I've talked to past coaches, and it's not easy to coach. You've got a lot of media obligations. You've got your kids on different practice fields. They're staying at different places. Take me through the difficulty of trying to get things ready for game day.
Yeah, we're all pretty used to a pretty set schedule on kind of how we do things. Usually it sounds pretty basic, but we show up to the ball field an hour ahead and we run through our warm-ups and our hitting routines and catch play and all that kind of stuff. And then we're ready to play a game, have a plate meeting and off and running, rock and roll. But here, we're in the batting cages 2+ hours prior to, so that we can get on a field, an hour and 45 minutes prior to, so that we can be at the stadium an hour and 10 minutes before the game, so that ESPN can shoot their hype videos and things. So while that's really cool, it does make it difficult on the coaches to kind of set everything up and lay out a path for success. So it's been an adjustment, but obviously, we wouldn't trade it for the world. It's worth going through everything just so that these guys can experience all that Williamsport and the Little League World Series has to offer. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, there's a balance for sure, Coach. And when you talk about all these things going on and you look at your players' eyes, can you tell that they're dialed in and focused? And how do you keep them from being a little starry-eyed that you're there at the World Series?
Yeah, I don't know. I channel my inner Pete Carroll, Mike McDonald, right? And you just do the coach speak, and it's just like, hey, guys, pros put the headphones on and the sunglasses on so that they can block out all that noise, right? So we essentially need to try to do something similar. Pull your hat down over your eyes. Don't look at that field that you've looked at since you were a little kid and kids sliding down a cardboard and don't get starry-eyed with Carl Ravitch and Frazier and all these guys that are doing the announcing and standing in our dugout yesterday before the game. Just do the best that you can to just make this any other baseball game just that happens to be in the greatest Little League setting in the world. So much easier said than done, but I do think that our guys have done a pretty good job. And honestly, I think that just speaks to the mind of a 12-year-old, right? Like, we're old guys. We understand how cool this is and how it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but they're 12. They're on to the next thing as soon as the game's over. And so it's kind of the beauty of the whole thing. So these guys they're great. They're locked in. They're ready to play. We're having a good time.
Well, we love to hear that, and they are making everybody proud back here in the Pacific Northwest. Coach, have to ask you personally, I've got several emails just about you and how much you have put into this team. I know you have surrounded yourself with some great coaches, but you are a longtime firefighter in the Tacoma area. Just take me through your philosophy with this team and kind of your approach with this team.
It's been a labor of love, really. Being on the field with these guys, especially being able to see them from a young age. This particular all-star group at 10 years old, seeing their growth has been awesome. So, coaching young kids and dealing with all that they bring to the table is sometimes challenging. But seeing how much they've grown over the course of a few years is kind of the reward to the whole. So, we as a group of coaches, I'm fortunate to coach with a couple awesome guys. Coach Albert and Coach Mark, we have been phenomenal. We call Coach Albert the big brains of the organization, and Coach Mark is the fungo master. He's out there hitting infield, outfield with precision. So, we've got a good group. We work well together. It's been fun all the way around. So we just try to keep it basic and have fun. And baseball's a kid's game. It's meant to be fun. And if you're having fun doing it, it's going to make everything else easier. So
That's a great approach right there.
Yeah, exciting times, Coach. Boy, this has been fun to watch, and I know Game 2 is coming up tomorrow as well, so a game against Texas. We wish the best of luck, Kyle Yarborough with the Soundview Little Leaguers, just rolling through the World Series. A lot of exciting times ahead, Coach. We really appreciate your time today. Thanks a lot, and good luck the rest of the way.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for having me. Appreciate it.